When everything collapses, a massive blackout, a natural disaster, or even total social chaos, most people focus on what they think is important: rations, technology, or emergency kits. But the truth is, what will really save you are those everyday things you always take for granted and only notice when they're gone. Today, I'm going to show you 12 unexpected items that seem useless until they become pure gold in the midst of disaster, turning into your best savior and a top-notch barter resource. If you're tired of recycled survival tips and want a real edge, stick around, because this isn't theory, it's smart survival put into practice. This video is for informational and personal preparedness purposes only. It does not encourage panic or the misuse of any materials. Use this information responsibly. 12. Roll of steel wire. In any survival situation, while everyone else is reaching for rope, tape, or zip ties, a simple roll of steel wire can be your silent savior. It's strong, flexible, and capable of supporting shelters, repairing tools, or even it can serve as improvised reinforcement in emergencies. It withstands wind, rain, and heat and never loses its strength over time, unlike other materials. Furthermore, it can become a valuable barter resource when supplies are scarce. Don't underestimate the everyday. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the ones that truly keep you safe. 11. Door hinges and screws. When we think about preparing for emergencies, we often focus on food, water, or weapons. But the truth is, your home is your most important defense. Many doors and windows are surprisingly easy to force open, and a small oversight can cause months of supplies to vanish in seconds. Upgrading hinges and screws to stronger versions is a simple and economical way to turn your home into a true fortress. This principle applies to every access point: doors, windows, and garages. Reinforcing them ensures your resources and safety are protected. Are you prepared, or are you just waiting for an emergency? Let me know in the comments. I want to read your answer. 10. Hand water pump. When the water stops flowing from the tap, having full barrels isn't enough. Getting that water out can be a real headache. That's where the hand water pump comes in, a simple tool that can make the difference between staying hydrated and running out of your own water supply. Forget spoons and buckets. With just a few pumps, you'll have clean water without spills or contamination, ready to drink, cook, or exchange in an emergency. It is lightweight, requires no electricity, and is easy to store. It becomes a silent ally in your survival kit. This pump alone can save lives, maintain hygiene, and give you an advantage when everyone else runs out of water. 9. Button batteries. When we talk about preparing for emergencies, everyone thinks of batteries, but almost no one remembers the tiny CR2032s. These minuscule batteries keep clocks, flashlights, digital locks, and scales running. When they fail, your critical devices stop working just when you need them most. They're not just minor details, they can make the difference between chaos and control during a blackout or collapse. It's best to check them now, stock up, and store them properly, because their compact size and long lifespan make them invisible yet indispensable. In extreme situations, having these batteries can make you the unsung hero who keeps everything running. 8. Manual can opener. Imagine having months' worth of food stored, but when everything collapses, your electric can opener doesn't work, and the cheap manual one breaks down in days, leaving you struggling with steel cans. This is not only frustrating, it's also dangerous. Opening cans with rocks or knives can cause serious cuts. A quality manual can opener with metal construction and sturdy gears turns your food into a safe and usable resource. Even with a built-in bottle opener. Plus, in a collapse, a good opener is valuable for bartering and survival. Preparedness isn't just about stockpiling food, but ensuring you can access it safely and easily. If you want to be ready for any emergency, subscribe and join our community. 7. Heavy-duty sewing kit. When things get tough and your gear starts to fail, A good sewing kit can be your silent lifesaver. We're not talking about your grandma's sewing kit, but strong needles, durable thread, and patches that can fix clothes, backpacks, tarps, or even broken straps. In a collapse, every tear can become a serious problem, and someone who knows how to mend is invaluable, even for bartering for food or medicine. You only need the essentials: needles, thread, scissors, a thimble, and practice. It takes up little space, but saves a lot. In short, while everyone else is stockpiling gear, the smart ones know that keeping it functional is true survival. 6. Wind-up kitchen timer. In a world where we depend on cell phones and smartwatches, a simple timer, a slow cooker, can be your hidden lifesaver. Without batteries or a power cord, it allows you to control critical times when cooking, purifying water, or administering medication, preventing costly mistakes. It's also useful for organizing shifts and exercise routines and keeping a clear mind under stress. Small, durable, and reliable, it becomes a valuable resource even for bartering when everything collapses. Sometimes, simplicity is the most powerful thing. In the midst of chaos, this little device gives you absolute control over time. 5. Hand whisk. In a world where electricity can fail at any moment, a simple hand whisk becomes a silent hero in the kitchen and for survival. It mixes dehydrated meals, protein powder, baby formula, or powdered medications quickly and effortlessly, leaving everything smooth and tastier. Its durability and lightweight make it perfect for emergency backpacks or survival kits, with no cords or parts to break. Furthermore, in difficult times, it can be a valuable barter item, providing comforting food and drinks that everyone will want. Don't underestimate the everyday. Sometimes the simplest things make the difference between surviving and getting into trouble. If you have any extra survival tips, share them in the comments. 4. Rubber gloves. When we think about survival, we usually imagine knives or water filters, but what can really save you are simple things like rubber gloves. They're not just for washing dishes, they protect your hands from bacteria, chemicals, and cuts, and prevent the spread of germs when handling food or wounds. In situations where clean water is scarce, having them on hand can make the difference between getting sick and staying healthy. Furthermore, in prolonged emergencies, they become a valuable barter resource, much more useful than common items. Keep several types and sizes, because sometimes the smallest thing ends up being your real lifesaver. 3. Aluminum foil. Never underestimate what a simple roll of aluminum foil can do for you. Lightweight, cheap, and surprisingly useful, it's a true lifesaver in critical moments. It can be used for cooking, keeping food warm, improvising containers, and even protecting your water equipment. Its reflective surface can send distress signals, and in emergencies, it functions as a splint or sterile surface. It also helps start fires faster, and when everything is scarce, it becomes a valuable barter item. Keeping it clean and handy gives you a survival tool that seems commonplace but can make all the difference. 2. Baking soda. Never underestimate the hidden power in your pantry. Baking soda can become your best ally in an emergency. From personal hygiene, like brushing your teeth or using it as deodorant, to cleaning pots, surfaces, and clothes, this inexpensive powder does it all. It also serves as first aid for stings, minor burns, or relieving heartburn. In the kitchen, it tenderizes meat and helps prepare emergency bread or pancakes, stretching your supplies. Stored in an airtight container, this simple ingredient can last for months and even become a valuable barter resource when everything collapses. Before continuing, share this video with your family or friends. You never know when being prepared can be essential. 1. Ziploc bags. Although they seem simple, resealable bags are a true lifesaver in any survival situation. They keep your food dry, protect documents and phones from water, and help organize all your gear so you can find it instantly when you need it most. They're also useful for collecting water, preparing meals, or even safely managing waste while maintaining hygiene. And if the situation gets tough, they become a valuable and versatile barter resource. Having several sizes on hand transforms these discrete bags into an indispensable tool for organization, protection, and survival.